kings of vegan cooking. The Bosh boys, Henry Firth and Ian Thiesby, are here in the kitchen with their ultimate meat-free Bolognese. I've got your book. That looks like meat.
Yeah, I know.
But it's not, is it?
It's crazy,
No.
isn't it?
What's that on the cover there?
That is 100% plant-based steak.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's that made of?
So it's actually made from, this one is peas.
Right.
Essentially peas that are ground down into a flour, and then the process is like making bread.
Okay.
Similar.
Okay.
You've got the best-selling vegan cookbook in the UK.
That's
so
right.
congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing this in, and you're going to make us a dish as well.
That's the plan, yeah. So we
get
want to
stuck
make
in.
you a meat-free Bolognese.
Yeah.
Which is a great way to, you know, get that meat-free Monday, maybe.
Yeah.
Or get your
Yes.
kids eating more mushrooms
Yeah.
and vegetables. And it's actually really simple. Do you know what? The last time we were on this morning, we would not have been able to cook this because these products didn't exist.
Okay.
Okay, that's
But
interesting.
now you can grab a plant-based protein, like a mince,
Yeah.
like we've got going in here, or a plant-based bacon. You can get them in most supermarkets.
A plant-based mince and a plant-based...
Plant-based mince and a plant-based bacon, That is right.
What do you think? Shall I ask?
I know what you're
coming
going to
to?
Well,
Is there a plant-based chicken thigh?
there is definitely plant-based chicken, but maybe not the specific thigh. But,
Okay.
however, we can cook you a vegan chicken
interested.
meal. You're going to love it.
OK, I'm looking forward to this.
I love anything that we can swap out meat to have it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a vegan. I'm quite light on eating meat, so I kind of do that for a couple of days of the week. So,
So you're a flexitarian.
yeah.
Well, this would
There
be
we go.
perfect for you. So I'm just going to blend this.
Yeah.
Quite a nice, quiet blender.
It is a good blender, that
And
one,
that's
isn't it?
going to actually form our... You can even see now you've got a kind of meatball patty,
Yeah.
meatball paste, which is super, super easy to form into discs, which you'll then fry up in a pan for about 5 to 8 minutes.
That's right. And talking about food processors, we're also going to food process the next thing. Well, if it's actually already been done.
Oh,
But here we
I
go.
like that.
So,
the beauty of telly.
So this is sofrito, right? So this is a really fantastic base ingredient for bolognese, and it's great for hiding vegetables in your kids' food as well.
Yeah.
So we've got carrot, we've got celery, we've got onion, we've got 2 flavour makers in the form of garlic and thyme, and then we've got fennel because it's got a really nice aroma to it.
I love
And the
it.
idea is that you blend that up until it looks like this fine, and then you fry it off until it's golden and really aromatic, and then the big boy comes into play. That is red wine, and what's more, that is a lot of red wine.
That's a good amount
Yeah.
of red wine.
Yes.
And it's all about layering flavour, right? Where we're doing
Yeah.
meat-free cooking, you are trying to layer these flavours. We're even going to add a little bit of heat in there, so some chilli flakes.
Yep.
I can
We
taste
just
that.
steamed in, but this
don't
is
get that, yeah?
delicious.
Yeah,
it's
good.
it's so
It's nice.
hearty and
Yeah.
so rich.
And it's got a lovely savoury flavour to it, which I really like.
You do have to try quite hard to make vegan food really, really delicious. And we spent absolutely ages on that book, just sort of working with the flavours, working with different
Yeah.
proteins, and just getting the most out of vegetables.
And so into our pan go these kind of disc shapes. You can see they've formed little... This is basically like pieces of beef. That's what we're going
yeah.
for.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's obviously got mushroom and lots of vegetables in there. And then to that, we're just going to add some more flavours, layer those flavours in.
Yeah.
So tomato puree adds that umami. We've actually got some tinned tomatoes, of course.
Yeah, that's good. And then this is a bit of a special ingredient in it. This
Oh,
one.
yes, it is. This is... So we call this Hendo's.
Right.
Henderson's relish. It's basically a Yorkshire version of Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, OK.
And we're from York,
We're from
okay.
York.
But there you
Makes
go.
sense.
You've got to give us the Yorkshire one.
But did you know
that's it.
Worcestershire sauce is not vegan?
Yeah.
That's
Because
right.
it's got anchovies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh,
Good knowledge, Andy.
thank you.
OK, so I'm going to stir everything together, bring that all together, and that is already starting to take shape, but obviously we need to let that simmer for as long as you can,
Let it
low
cook
and
out for
slow.
a bit.
Yeah, low and slow is definitely... So basically what happens is that turns into this. And this, it looks exactly
Okay.
like your stereotypical meaty bolognese.
It looks exactly the same.
Exactly. But I'll tell you something. To make this better, right, we're going to pop in a little bit of oat cream. And that oat cream is going to give it a really silky mouthfeel. And it's actually quite traditional with regular meaty bolognese. You put whole milk
Never
in.
done
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah, so there's a little tip.
tip.
And we're just going to stir that through, and then now it's time to
Time to plate up,
So
absolutely.
we've got a question though. Like, so say if you were going to make bolognese at home, would you put the sauce through the pasta or put the sauce on top of the pasta in the bowl?
I always would add my pasta into the sauce.
Yeah, that's right.
Same.
Pasta to the sauce, not the sauce
Because it
to the
soaks
pasta.
it up. And aren't you supposed to use a little bit of pasta water?
A little bit
right,
of pasta
yeah, to
water.
loosen
Do you know
it.
to come
Yeah.
how
Good
to talk
tip.
that?
I've never known why you're meant to do that.
It's for the starch, and it helps the sauce bind to the pasta.
OK.
Right.
In that bowl as well.
Great.
Absolutely.
Is
Very
it a
good.
bit nerve-wracking doing this in front of John and Greg? for you to-
Yes.
I know.
When they were
I
stood
wondered
in
if
the
they were going to be
kitchen.
sat here. I was like,
I know.
I've seen them kill people, and I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
So in your book, there's lots of different recipes, I suppose, to encourage people to step away from meat, whether it's a couple of days a week or whether you are, you know, vegan.
Yep.
I started doing lentil shepherd's pie.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Instead for my kids, and now I just do that as the shepherd's pie.
That's it, okay.
I don't even put meat in it anymore.
It's probably
because
one
they
of our
love it.
recipes, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. It's
Hey.
from
You'd be
this
surprised, you
very
know.
book
We pretty
right
much invented
here.
that. Yeah, we've actually broken this book down by chapters.
I saw, yeah,
So,
there's a
we've
chapter
got
called
meat,
pork,
we've
yeah.
got, sorry, poultry, beef, fish,
Wow.
because we're meat eaters at heart, right? We're Yorkshire lads. We always ate meat. We like the taste of meat. We wanted to recreate it, but making it from plants.
And do you know what goes really, really well on spaghetti bolognese?
Parmesan cheese.
Yeah,
Yes, it
except
does.
we can't have Parmesan cheese, but what we can have is nutritional yeast, which is really delicious and packed full of B12.
It's actually not. It's nicer.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's that got that parmesan edge, but it's really light.
It's a little bit softer, isn't it? It obviously doesn't have any fat. It's very high protein, actually. And a bit of lemon as well gives you that acidity that you will get from
That
Parmesan.
would be a delicious thing, and that
Boys.
is a good dish right there.
You've outdone yourselves. I'm happy about this.
Really
Very happy.
delicious.
Yeah,
Really,
okay.
genuinely, really delicious.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting you to say that
Me
at the start of
neither.
this, so there
No,
you go.
and I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
And how is bolognese for breakfast?
Tell
Yeah.
it. Pretty good.
That's
Yesterday
pretty much how it works.
yesterday we had a Thai red curry for breakfast.
Exactly.
I mean,
There you go. Thank you,
Lovely to
guys.
see you and good luck with the new book.
Thank you very
very
much. We
much.
appreciate it.